Like I said, this is the longest I've been sick in years. My body's, it is the worst I've ever felt in years. I got something from the court. Don't understand anything that's going on. It's something about a trial and all parties. I guess I'm a party since I filed a written appearance. All parties have to meet a week before the trial. We didn't do anything like that last time around. I don't understand. All I know is that I have a right to not be the scapegoat. You understand? So had my aunt not perjured herself and ripped me apart so mercilessly in ways she knew were misleading, if not outright lies, I would have never challenged any of this. And I know I wouldn't have, because I told you guys I wasn't gonna, and I told Joe I wasn't gonna. Sure, I would have written a little affidavit, but I wasn't gonna attend anything. The affidavit would have been just to say my side. Which I have a right to do, because like Joe said, if you don't defend yourself, you're agreeing with what your aunt has said. So they haven't even had the re-review, and I get a thing about a trial. I don't have any idea what's going on with anything. I have no idea what's happened with my mother. They schedule these things early in the morning. You know what I mean? Where I can't even get to them by public transportation. I mean, it's like... I don't understand. But I'm not going to be the scapegoat, you understand? I'm not going to have Auntie pretend I wasn't my mom's healthcare proxy when Auntie knows damn well that I was, because she's the one who told me to be the healthcare proxy in the first place. And I'm not going to have it be made like I just, out of the blue, decided I was going to steal my mom's money while my poor mom was locked up in the mental hospital. That wasn't true either. I'm sorry if it gets taken away from Auntie. My mom winds up a ward of the state in a nursing home, but like Joe said to me, long before we knew how viciously Auntie had ripped me apart and perjured herself left and right, okay? Long before that, he was like, your mom's going to wind up in a nursing home anyway, which is what Auntie had said. This all sucks, and I've only maintained my sanity by through a sheer force of will. And again, I wanted something little. I wanted to be able to have the internet again, and I find out she didn't turn off Comcast. Like, what the fuck's up with that? And if it was a mistake that she forgot, well, it's inexcusable to me. I have the friggin' note. And show it to the attorney. First line, today's Thursday, she didn't give the date, but we know what day it was. It was December 15th. And I'm turning off the utilities and turning off Comcast. It's nothing I haven't told you about. You know what I mean? But then she is all sugary sweet and all blah, blah, blah. We know it's a bunch of bull, and she knew how viciously she ripped me apart. I just didn't know. Wouldn't find out for a month later. But even getting something like that in the mail, because I don't understand why I'm getting anything. You know what I mean? We haven't even had the re-review, and it's talking, but I didn't know what it was I'm getting, so I'm shaking. You know what I mean? And the fact is, whatever comes up against me or YouTube or whatnot, I'm not trying to be anything over my mom. That ship has sailed. At one point, as you know, I was trying to be guardian, but Auntie was out of the picture for good, and I was trying to protect my mother from becoming a ward of the state. And I was up front with my lawyer, our lawyer. This was when I went behind my mom's back, of course, but I didn't have to tell her I was going to see our lawyer, but, you know, when she's decided she hates me and wants to live alone, and again, I'm trying to protect her. Auntie was out of the picture. She wasn't involved. So I thought, so she made me feel all the burden and responsibility on my shoulders. She saw my mom once in that entire time. But in any case, guardian, I was up front, of course, about the 401k because it wouldn't cross my mind to hide something like that ever. Okay? He referred me, my lawyer referred me to and he wasn't specifically in a guardian conservator, like probate, that type of lawyer. He was referred to by them. You know, and he's really nice. And he was referred to, you know, by them to me, those friends that are gone for the winter. Particularly the guy told me about him. Anyway. But when he talked to the guardian lawyer, I was upfront about what happened to us 2 years ago. I said, do you think they would even give it to me considering what happened? And he's like, yeah, I think they would. And my lawyer was to that lawyer, you know, Laura has problems, but she's smart and she loves her mom, you know. And he even outright said, if they're afraid you'll take her money or something, or someone else could be the conservator and you could just be the guardian. Which was fine with me. You know, anything was fine with me. I was just trying to protect my mom from thinking she could live alone when I knew she couldn't. That's all. All I was doing. The fuck does this mean? This is going to trial. I don't understand. How is it even decided already that it's going to trial when it hasn't even been the fucking re-review? Trial with a jury? Certainly can't be going to trial just because I fucking filed a written appearance. Big whoop-de-doo. I was made out to be total scum. You know what I mean? We've already established Auntie's always believed over me anyway. It's not like I even wrote the affidavit yet. So if it's already scheduled to go to trial, I don't know. Remember, they, not me, appointed a lawyer to do investigating. They appointed a lawyer over my mom. Because anyone can nominate a lawyer. It wasn't me that did it. I'm just a scumbag daughter struggling to understand any of this, you know?